Welcome back, guys. We're at it again. Yes, that's right. I have changed the podcast name yet again. Third time is a charm. Talking Taboo with Tara. I'm going to be talking with people that are telling their stories that are unfiltered. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I'm just like the girl next door. I go to the grocery store, I take my kids to softball practice, and I do all the normal things that everybody else does. But I love to talk about sex. Hello, this is Miss J. I've created this uncensored podcast to talk about sex in great detail. I'm not leaving anything off the table. Make sure there's no little ears around. It's definitely not for everybody, but you might be more intrigued than you thought.
This is the Sexy Horn Dogs podcast. Now here's your host, Miss J.
Welcome back, Sexy Horn Dogs. Today we have Drew again. He came back and he asked me if he could ask me questions. I said, sure, why not? Let's do it. So here we go. What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, you deserve to be interviewed, I think, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You're very interview worthy.
Why, thank you.
So, let me fire away. So I have some questions for you.
Okay.
And I thought you would like these. So the first one is, did you find your sexual energy through self-love or with a partner?
Wow, that's a very good question. Self. I was more, let's say, okay, let me be honest. I could never get a guy to get me off by having sex. So I would.
Which is tragic.
Right. I would self-love. I masturbate more than I would have sex.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those girls that you can't just fuck and she comes 20 times. I envy those girls. I'm not gonna lie. I envy them, but some of us, it's a lot of work. So it took me a long time.
I've experienced that.
Yeah, it took me a long time to find myself in my body so I could please myself. And once I figured that out, then I could do it with partners and stuff, but no partner except one has ever made me come without me touching myself.
Well, that's good. I mean, so the big thing I was asking too with that is when you realized that you were more of a sexual being, was it after you were with someone or is it through exploring your own body?
Exploring my own body. It was all self-love. Yeah. It was all about me. I thought it was about them, but come to realize that it wasn't. It was about me fulfilling my own needs.
Sure.
I knew when I was a teenager that I was a hot to trot. Like, I liked sex. Like, it was just the thing to be doing back in our day. But once I started into it and started exploring and other fields, like I got into the other fields quickly, like DBSN, I can't even say it, BDSM, humiliation. I started getting in all those things.
Yeah. So you prefer being almost a dominant on that side?
No, I do not prefer.
Oh, you love to be dominated.
No, wrong. I like it to be 50-50. I like a man to be dominant to me, and I like to be dominant to a man.
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I like to have control, but I also like someone to have control over me. I don't always like to be in control because I'm always in control. I'm always, I guess.
You're a strong woman.
Right. I'm very independent.
And sometimes a strong woman though needs a strong man.
Exactly. And that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very independent. I've been this way since I was young. It's just
and you seem very confident.
I am. Thank you. I am. And confidence is not something you're taught. It's something that you find in yourself.
Yeah. So when did you realize you were good at sex?
That I don't know. I mean, I knew by 18 I liked sex. And that's when I really started exploring. Say that again? What was the question?
When did you realize you were good at sex?
18. Yeah, because I really started to get into it then. 18 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a journey for some people. I know it took me about my mid-20s to really find my confidence in that aspect and learn really more about women
and I've always
understand what they like.
Yeah, I've always been a big girl. Not always big girls were the thing back in the day, you know? I got made fun of for having tits and an ass in school. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Elementary school, I had
every day
tits.
My parents were gone.
So, yeah, I got made fun of for having hips, tits, and ass. So I got confidence in middle school.
Curves are where it's at, girl.
Yeah, well, you know, back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, it was the skinny girls. I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, that kind of made me self-conscious, but also made me confident because I knew I was never going to be skinny. I was a thick girl. Always going to be thick. I had tits, hips, and ass in fucking elementary and middle school. So I knew I was different. And I was developed way more than the other girls were. So.
Yeah.
But hey, it's life. But
it is life, but when you find that confidence, that's what.
I love having my confidence.
That's what oozes sexuality.
Yeah, I love having my confidence. Like that's
it's a turn on.
I love that about me, being confident and walking in the room knowing all eyes are on you. Yeah. Love that shit.
Well, I just get turned on talking to you. So that's good.
Oh, thank you.
So I know you said in your profile you've experienced some. You said bi, female as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you have your first experience, and when did you realize you wanted to try to be with a woman?
Oh, I've always thought women were beautiful. Even when I was a little girl, I would just look at women and like, wow, you were just so beautiful. Like, I love women, but I never really knew that I was bisexual until I turned 18. And I had a girlfriend, and her and I would mess around, and she ended up moving in with me and stuff like that. So I've had relationships with women as well.
Yeah.
It's different.
I bet. I can't imagine.
It's not for me. Maybe it is for others, being lesbian, but I like dick too much. It was nice being in a relationship with a woman because she could actually, you know, talk to you about your feelings and all that other bullshit. But a man is where it's at for me. I want a man. I want someone to hold me, tell me it's going to be okay if I'm having a rough day. You know what I mean?
Sure, I understand. Yeah, the same reason I enjoy being with a woman. I mean, I love everything about them, their curves, the smells, the hair,
yes,
the way their body feels against mine. I like the idea of pulling them close. I like the idea of, you know, waking up to them. I like the idea of just pleasing them. I get really excited just touching the woman. Like, I get more excited, I think, in touching and pleasing and kissing and caressing. It just gets me so turned on. That's
a part that's been missed on my behalf. I missed that. I never really got that. You know, the rubbing, the touching, the caressing, the kissing. The kissing mainly. I miss kissing.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, I miss kissing so bad. Like, I like to make out. And that just didn't happen with my last two exes. Like, they wasn't the make out type, I guess you could say. But I making out to me is very intimate. Kissing is very, very intimate to me.
Of course it is. I mean, you are eye to eye with somebody. You are, interlocking your lips. Your hands are tight. Your whole body's pressed against each other. You're whispering to one another. You can hear my moans in your ear.
Mine's all about my hands all in your hair and your face and pulling you closer when I'm kissing you, biting your lip. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. And that's something that, people in a relationship really enjoy. And it's great foreplay. I mean, you can do it all day.
It is the best kind of foreplay. I think, anyway. I miss it so much. And then when you get
home, it's on.
Yeah, my last two relationships was not three. Last three relationships were not good. They didn't kiss. They wasn't kissers. And I like someone that can kiss. Grab me and hold me and
you gotta have that.
Squeeze me tight and just grab my face and kiss me. I love that.
So, that's really hot. So with the bisexual aspect, did you ever introduce a woman into your heterosexual love life?
Mm-hmm. I've had triangle relationships. I've had two of them, actually. Not my cup of tea. Something I kind of got brought into. It was fun at first. Don't get me wrong, because I like eating pussy. I like having sex with women, but I like dick. I'm not gonna lie, I do like having a woman as a partner too, because I don't know, they're different than a man. They know what you want, they know what you need. You need some flowers, I'll bring you some flowers. You need someone to talk to, they're like, here, I'm here. But also that triangle relationships were the worst thing I ever done too. Because a lot of feelings, feelings, you get hurt in a triangle relationship. Especially if you're not their number. You
feel like one person's paying too much attention to the other.
Right. Especially if you're not their number one. See, I don't see how these polygamy marriages work where there's one man and 5 wives. I don't get it.
Or there's thruples.
Yeah, that's 3 people. Yeah, it's still 2 women and a man.
Yeah.
I've been in that. It's a triangle relationship. It's not fun. You'd think it would be, but it's more headache and drama than what it's worth. In my opinion.
Sure.
Just in my opinion. I've not been in the other relationships. I've only been in mine. So I can only give you the opinions on my relationships. But yeah, I would rather just be with a partner and it just be him and I. All the other stuff.
So do you feel like you said 18, you felt like you were really good at sex?
Yeah, that's when I realized I was good at sex at 18.
When do you feel like you hit your sexual peak?
Oh, I didn't hit my sexual peak until I was 37.
Okay, so how did you know that?
Oh, God. You'll know. Like, you know how you boys were back when you were 13, 14, and 15? Where all you could think about was sex, 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 and your dick was throbbing.
Well, I still think about sex, sex,
okay,
sex.
Well, when you're in your prime, I guess you could say. I don't know what they call it. I don't know why they would call it your prime.
I know what you mean. I'm being silly.
What was I saying? I just got sidetracked real quick.
When did you know you hit your sexual peak?
Oh, yeah, 36. It was like my pussy was throbbing, like my clitoris was throbbing constantly. I couldn't get sex off of my mind for nothing. Like, that's all I thought about was sex. I'd be driving down the road playing with myself because I was so horny. Like, nothing can please you. It's like you want sex constantly. You'll know when you hit your sexual peak.
How did you try to get that fixed then?
Oh, you can't. The only thing you can do is just fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of life. When you hit your sexual peak,
What were you 10 years ago? Jeez.
Yeah, 37.
Well, it seems like you still have a lot of energy now, and you're in your prime.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I still like to have sex. I still love sex. It's just I want that one partner to have it with. I'm not looking for meaningless sex anymore. Heartless sex. I'm not looking for that anymore. I'm too old for that shit. You know, you do that in your 20s. I'm actually looking for a relationship. I'm actually looking to settle down. But right now, I'm more focused on my podcast and me being stable with myself and financially than before I move on to find a partner.
So you finding your peak at age 37, did you like the moniker of being known as a cougar?
I love it. I'm not going to lie. It's attention. I like getting it. Who doesn't like getting attention? Especially being a cougar. I mean, come on. It's a great thing. Like, there's no downfalls to it at all.
I mean,
there's no downfalls to it at all. Like, it's great. I get called more of a MILF than a cougar, though, because I'm not a grandma yet. My kids are only 13 and 15. So, yeah, I'm more of a MILF than a cougar. But I'll take it.
A MILF and a cougar.
I'll take both. I don't care. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. It is awesome. It's a badge you can wear with some confidence.
With pride. I wear that bitch with pride.
So the other question I wanted to ask you, I said, you being currently in your sexual peak and being, and you want a relationship, but is there an adventure that you want to take sexually that you haven't done yet?
Well, everybody knows I want to be double stuffed.
Yes, besides DP.
Yeah, I want to go on a adult cruise. That's what I want. I've been to swingers clubs. I've done all those things. The only thing I haven't done is the adult cruise.
So what makes that so enticing?
Because I've never done it.
So what goes on an adult cruise?
Same thing with swingers clubs. Sex
everywhere.
Yeah, sex everywhere. I'm sure they have designated areas for it because, got to be clean and everything. But I'm intrigued about the adult cruises. I'm not going to lie. I would do it when I'm single. I would not do it if I'm in a relationship. Because once I get in that relationship, I'm not going to be doing this shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this shit. Maybe with him, if that's what he's into, I wouldn't mind doing that. But if I went on the adult cruise, I'd definitely be single. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship when I did that. But again, who knows if I'll ever do it. But I've been to swingers club. I mean, that ain't nothing new to me.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting. So, I mean, you talked about, the DP and the swingers cruise. Is there anything you will never do again that you've
you
really like?
Most definitely. I will never be in a triangle relationship again. I will never be second best to anyone ever again. And that's how I felt. Second best. And I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like it at all. So
no one should feel second best in a relationship.
Right. So yeah, that right there is the one thing that I will
never sexually, like no acts you would never do again.
Sexual acts I'll never do again. God, I don't think there's any.
Yeah.
I'm pretty open-minded and I don't judge. Yeah. I love sex in general.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you mentioned public sex. You said you're very
I like public sex, yeah. I don't do stool samples, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not golden showers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm all about that stuff. I'm all about the kink and the pleasure and all that. I'm into all that. But yeah. That's the only thing I won't do. Because there's some guys that are into it.
Well, some people are.
Yeah. To each their own. I'm not going to judge.
Not my cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea either. But that's about the only thing I don't mess with. Everything else, I'll try anything once. I'm not going to lie. I will try anything once. And if I like it, I'll do it again. If I don't like it, I won't.
Yeah.
But I'm very open-minded. I will try anything once.
Okay. Well, you answer all my questions and very well and very honestly and thoroughly.
Well, thank you. Thank you for asking them. I'm glad you hit me up.
I know. Do you have any questions for me?
So how you been doing since the last interview? Anything new? Did you meet up with your girl again?
We did not get a chance to meet up, but we did a lot of sexting and.
How's that working out for you?
Little showtime. It's fun. It kind of builds up the anticipation for when we do meet.
Okay.
So we'll do like some mutual masturbation over FaceTime, and she loves that.
That's nice.
Yeah. Gets her hot. It gets me hot too. So I get aroused by that. I get aroused by conversation like that. I get aroused by, the fantasy of it. And then when you see each other, it's all built up, and then it's great.
Yeah. So do you have to have all 5 senses?
I do. I like everything. I like hearing. I like the talking, the touching.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. The taste.
I'm a talker.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can tell. Do you like role play?
I do like role play. It is fun.
What would be your favorite role play?
I've done a few different ones where, somebody, we met at a hotel and act like we met at the bar. That was fun. We did a little, how should we say? One woman was always the teacher. We did a parent-teacher conference.
Oh, I like that.
Sex in her classroom.
Oh, I like that.
Fun. That was fucking hot. That was like 15 years ago.
I like playing the stepmommy role.
That is fucking hot.
Yeah, I'm your stepmom and you're just going to fuck me. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good porn to watch too.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it gets me fucking hot.
Yeah, stepmommy. A lot of guys like the stepmommy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that gets me going. So, I know, the whole soccer mom approach. That's kind of fun. I've actually, the one woman asked me to come to her nephew's soccer game and pick her up there, like playing the fact that I just met her, like never knew each other, and then we went back and had sex. That was fun.
Wow.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a soccer mom. I'm a softball mom.
Okay, well, I'd fuck a softball mom too, though.
Sounds good to me.
I don't discriminate against any sports.
I bet not. So is there anything that you're looking for when you're looking for your partner?
I think we talked about this in the last episode. Like, I love confidence. A woman who knows what they want.
No, I'm talking about look-wise. We covered that part. Looks.
Oh, I love women of all, type shapes.
Are you looking for someone tall? Are you looking for someone short?
I do like taller women.
Okay.
I have a breast fetish, so I love
big titties.
Breasts.
Okay.
Yes. And I like curves. It's all good. I like curves.
So you do like curvy women?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Beauty's beauty.
It's more coming out now that men like curvy women than just a straight flat pole. Or, I'm sorry, wooden board. I don't see how
and when
they
you have
like
big boobs, you're going to have a bit of a bigger ass.
Right. I just don't understand the flat board, flat ass, no hips. It's like fucking a dude, you would think.
No, I like curves.
Right. I'm just saying, men fucking those skinny, tiny little girls, it's like fucking a dude. Or you'd feel their ass bone hitting your cock because they're so skinny.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm not telling you it's bad. I mean, I've done with some smaller women. It's fine, but like, I love curves. I love breasts. I love just to run my hands over the sides of them and kind of glide around them and take both nipples in my mouth and tease them and pinch them and gently let them graze against my teeth and suck them back into my mouth. Usually while I'm doing that, I have my fingers inside you at the same time. So it's fun. It's good.
Wow.
I get off on that.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's time for curvy women to have their turn. I'm all about this whole new genre of curvy women. Like, this never used to be a thing.
I think it's happening. I think people are embracing it.
Definitely happening. That's what I'm saying. I'm loving it.
And that's what makes it even hotter, because now those women are feeling more comfortable and more confident.
Oh, yeah. When you have confidence, you're a whole different person.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean,
you're getting me hot. I got to take some clothes off here. You're kind of getting me worked up over here.
That a girl. All right. Yeah. So, no, it's a fun experience. I mean, I really enjoy it. So besides me liking busty, curvy women, what else do you have for me?
I don't know. It's too early in the morning for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's never too early in the morning. I got you flustered, don't I?
A little bit. You like morning sex, don't you?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. What's the perfect time of day for you to actually have sex? That you get into it the most? You have your most energy?
I think morning and night.
Any morning and night? See?
The morning and the night. Both the morning and the night. I like being awakened.
Really?
And enjoy it. But I mean, I'm not turning it down during the day either. I'm
not gonna lie. I do miss being woke up to being fondled and touched. I miss those things.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so long. It's bringing back memories like morning sex. I guess I do miss it. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm a 2:00 in the afternoon kind of girl.
Oh, that's hot too. I'm down for that.
I like to have sex before the kids come home from school, anywhere in the house. My head in the dryer, my head in the stove, wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun doing that too when you have days like that. I just, to be honest with you, the reason I don't is I'm usually working.
Right.
So, and sometimes, that's when some of the foreplay goes on with text messages and stuff like that.
Well, see, that's creative. I like that you do that.
Yeah. But waking up in the morning and feeling your hard cock against a curvy woman's ass.
Mm-hmm.
That gets me going.
Yeah. You can put your cock right between my ass cheeks. That's how thick it is.
That's perfectly fine. It's like a nice spot.
Yep. Just set it right in between.
Oh, yeah. And then you pull the woman close to you and you hold the breast against your hands and pull it back to my chest. Yeah.
And then you hit it from behind.
Oh, yeah.
Just amazing. Yeah, you're getting me worked up already. It's too early in the morning for me. Wow.
I'll wait till 2:00 then.
Well, it's also been a while too since I've had sex. So yeah, it's not going to be hard for me to get worked up. Seriously. I think I'm going to have to go masturbate after this.
Got a girl.
So what do you got planned for today?
I got to work.
You got to work? You're a hardworking man. You're always at work.
I am working, and I am currently hard just talking to you. But
are you going to play with it?
I will after we get off this. Yeah.
Okay.
I sent you a picture already on your Facebook.
Yes, you did.
Did you see how excited I was?
Yes, I did. I saw how dripping wet you are as well.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you got a lot of pre-cum.
I do a lot of pre-cum.
That just means that you're lubed up and ready for the woman.
I am.
Hot.
It is hot.
So when are you coming to Columbus? I'm playing.
That's all good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for you interviewing me. I thought that was...
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, that was...
really cool. I thought a lot on those questions.
I appreciate that. I do. Because no one ever asked to interview me. So that was definitely a different change. I liked it a lot. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I could help you.
Thanks for listening, Sexy Horn Dogs. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like and follow us to get notifications when the new episodes drop. Not all views and comments that are in this podcast are endorsed by me. Thanks, Sexy Horn Dogs.
This is the Sexy Horn Dogs podcast.